this video we will cover what it takes to start a food truck in Florida. Florida is known for its beaches and tourist destinations, but did you know Florida is a mecca for food trucks? So if you live in Florida or are deciding to move there and start your own food truck adventure, then this video is for you. This industry is growing and is valued at a staggering $3 billion. The food trucks that are booming in Florida. Many because the weather is year-round, perfect for outdoor eating and events. If you have a love for food and cooking and making it for others, you may consider starting a mobile food business in the Sunshine State. Food trucks are a love of both Floridians and Tercets due to the large amount of transit visitors each year statewide. Know the local market where you intend on starting. Despite a food truck operation's simplicity, this business type comes with its challenges like any other food business. Food truck startups can sometimes spend more than $25,000 on licenses, permits and other legal documents. Additionally, the startup's costs include the cost of supplies, truck maintenance, especially if you buy a used truck, utilities and more. Once you're ready to start a truck food, research the local area and see what kinds are already there and potential places you can get to that are not already used. See who your potential competitors are, what sales and how much money they make and how they promote their trucks. Some specialize in international cuisine, such as Mexican, Asian, Italian or Indian food. As a food truck owner, you will need to have a niche and find a way to stand out from the crowd. Make a food truck business plan next. Have a solid plan for your food truck business. Focus on key aspects such as the costs involved, potential sales, types of foods and services, legal fees and type of equipment. Also, set prices for your food. Factor in your overall expenses so you can determine how to price your food so it is profitable. Your business plan should have first an executive summary followed by an in-depth description of your company's vision and goals. Figure out how you're going to make the food, how your food offerings will compete with the menu items of your closest competitors, who your customer is and more. Make a complete list and make sure to write everything down. Also, include a market analysis, ownership information, if you have partners how much will they own, and advertising methods. Estimate the startup costs that will be involved. So many entrepreneurs start a business without being aware of the costs involved to just get started, let alone grow one. At first sight, it seems quite easy. There's no need to lease space or hire employees when you first start. Being able to at least run a basic truck at first can be crucial to saving on the startup budget. If you have strong cooking skills, you can do everything yourself. However, there are other costs you need to consider when making a business plan. First of all, you must decide whether you'll rent or purchase a food truck. This type of vehicle costs at least $50,000. Expect to pay up to $200,000 for a customized, brand new model. If you rent one, you'll pay around $3,000 a month depending on the duration of the lease. Check out Food Truck Rental, Roaming Hunger, Moby Munch and other companies that offer food trucks for short and long-term rental. Some food trucks feature built-in kitchens but come at a higher cost when you start with a new truck. If you purchase a cheap truck, you'll have to set up the kitchen yourself, so the costs will add up. Another option is to rent a commercial kitchen rather than purchasing cooking equipment. Many states, Florida being one of them, require food truck business to have a commissary. This fee may cover electrical power, potable water, parking space and other amenities that are necessary for maintaining a mobile food unit. Depending on the availability of services, you'll pay $700 to $1,900 per truck every month for some commissaries. A commissary may not be required if you're selling prepackaged foods like snacks and sweets. Other things like hiring staff, obtaining a health permit and purchasing ingredients will cost you another few $1,000s. Food trucks are not usually allowed to store their products and supplies in a home residences, meaning that you'll need to rent a warehouse or use approved commissaries. Factor in these costs as well, and then determine how you're going to price the food. The business legality of a food truck. Once you've figured out the financial part, take the steps needed to make your food truck legal. Choose a company name and legal structure, such as in simple LLC, sole proprietorship or multi-partnership. Register for an employer identification number, EIN, so you can pay taxes, issue receipts and open a business bank account. Next, apply for licenses and permits. Food truck businesses that operate in the Sunshine State needs to obtain a general business license as well as a mobile food establishment permit and a food permit from the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Make sure you obtain a fire safety inspection certificate from your city's fire department. You will also need a food truck site permit. Without this certificate, you won't be able to run your business. Be aware that your food truck will be reviewed and inspected by the local health department to ensure it meets food quality and safety standards. There may be other legal requirements may or may not apply depending on the type of food sold and processed.
Thanks for watching Marketing Food Online. And if you are looking to create your own food truck, start a home-based food business under the cottage food law, franchise a food operation, start a packaged food business, private label your own food product, sell on Amazon, get your own online store, or sell food online, remember to subscribe and check out these videos for more resources. Take care.